Welcome back to the Louisiana 2v2 Googan Challenge.
There we go. Oh, I got one. Feels decent too. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, I got two. I have two, bro. I got two. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. This is one of my biggest black crappie ever. Oh god. Oh.
Yeah, we gotta weigh this. I think that's my biggest.
Good morning. Welcome to Louisiana. It's day number 2. Not as cold as yesterday, but for whatever reason, there's frost all over the boat. I don't know how that works. Yesterday felt colder, no frost. Today feels better, frost. I don't get it, but things are freezing up. All the water bottles in the boat have a bit of ice in them. I'm sure my loader unit's got some ice in it. It's a good thing I didn't trim it down last night. Stayed in Alexandria last night where we filmed Catch and Cook and Jared and I's poor attempt at making Cajun food. But it's the morning, and this is our opportunity to really get some good points. Yesterday was pretty lackluster, although we did catch a couple fish. The teams are tied. It is 30-30. And we have yet to catch a crappie, we've yet to catch a 5-pound bass, and we are working our way down towards the coast. But before we do that, we're gonna try and fish a couple more freshwater stops. Hopefully, they're better than yesterday.
All new water today. We're looking at maps, just trying to decide where we want to go. There's a lot of water here in Louisiana. So this is part of the adventure, folks. You know, waking up, not exactly knowing where you're going, and then making a muffin out of the batter.
Maybe you guys go check out Kincaid, and maybe we go check this other little deal out.
Maybe.
Look at this little number.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's swampy.
Y'all go west, we'll go south.
Okay.
And holler.
Ocean, maybe.
I'll meet you at the ocean, or we'll holler at you, you holler at us. I wouldn't mind driving back up if the fishing is good. I think we figured it out.
Let's do it.
Let's run it.
Pulled up to a brand new lake, and I'm liking the looks of it. You know, yesterday the first thing that we saw upon arrival was white caps and chocolate milk water, and we knew we were in for a blistering day. But today it's got light wind, W-I-N-D. I don't even want to say that out loud, but we got light, W-I-N-D, clearer water. And hopefully we can travel around today. As Rackley was saying, we were stuck in one area, confined to one little cut. And today we got an entire lake to explore. So I'm feeling a lot more optimistic about today opposed to yesterday.
So we just shut down at this first little pocket area, sort of a creek. I'm glad I did, because there are stumps, concrete, hard stumps, just a foot below the surface everywhere in here. And we're just dodging them with the trolling motor right now. But this is good news for crappie and bass fishing. So we're gonna navigate through this nasty Louisiana stump terrain and hopefully get a nice Louisiana crappie or bass here.
Well, this might be the most Louisiana lake that I've ever seen. Cypress trees, Spanish moss, and we are the only ones out here. The only ones dumb enough to wet a line today. This lake is so freaking cool. Like, I think when you think of Louisiana freshwater fisheries, this is what pops into most people's minds. And from what I've heard, this lake that we're at is good fishing. You know, we have the conditions still pinned against us. It's still freezing. However, there's one thing that I've learned, that sometimes, even though in the worst conditions, whether it be extreme hots or extreme colds, the fish do still tend to bite. So we need a crappie at this spot, and we also need a fish over 5 pounds. But I think if we're gonna make it happen, this is the spot to do it at.
Look at that, dude. That water just cleared on up. "11 foot clear water."
Oh, got him right there, the boat. Oh gosh, good one, nice one, good one.
Good job.
Oh my gosh.
Look, in that clear water.
In that clear water, that's crazy, dude. Oh. Oh my gosh, guys, there's the Louisiana largemouth. That was cool.
Man.
Oh my gosh, we got to throw the drone up because me and Grant were like, what is going on with this water right here? Why is the water look different? And we got up close to it and realized it's clear, crystal. And we've been fishing in this muddy water. We just said, let's go in there. It might be a thing. Sure enough.
Look at that beautiful bass. Look at that lateral line.
Gorgeous Louisiana bass.
It's a little bit better than anything we caught yesterday, too.
I know it is.
Ate it right at the boat. That was
3-pounder. Had a nice soft rod to absorb the blow. Had a little vibe jig with that happy trailer on there. Just slurped it, dude. All right, we're gonna let this beautiful Louisiana bass go. But first, I gotta give it a sniff.
That one smells good, I bet.
Oh yeah, it does. All right, see you, baby. John. Yeah, it's not too big. It's a good start though.
Nice one. Finally got one.
Woo! Dude, instant too.
You watch him eat it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Came up and smoked it.
Yes, sir.
While we're throwing A-rig, and it took about 8 seconds.
We were trying
Smoked the swimmer bottle.
to figure out what they wanted to eat, and turns out they wanted to eat not one bait, but 7.
A bunch of them.
Yeah.
A bunch of them. That's cool.
Nice job,
That's starting in the right direction, John.
Sure. Nicely done. Put her there. We'll take it. Gotta crack that code. Just gotta crack that code. We found the fish. Effectively found a fish. We've been chasing around fish here in like basically this narrow neck down of the lake, which is like kind of the old river or creek channel. And we've been seeing some fish here and there, but right where it empties into like the main body of water, there's just a ton of gizzard shad, a ton of threadfin shad, and as you could guess, underneath all that, some pretty big bass. So I'm throwing a big swim bait trying to imitate those gizzards, and he is throwing, Jaren's throwing an Alabama rig to imitate those threadfin shad that some of the bass are eating too. So I'm just gonna slow roll this while he hucks and winds the big bait, and we're gonna see if we can catch another one.
This could be a thing.
Yeah. Nope. Good. Not a big one, but it's a bass. It's a bass. It's a bass. Well, in this clear water, we got it. Oh yeah, something good. Found some grass, and mixed in with that is some bass. All right, number 2. Not as big as Rackley's. About the same size as the ones we were catching yesterday, but it is, it's a sign of life. That's all it is. And it feels good to get a nice Louisiana bass. And man, he hammered that jerk bait.
Out in the middle too, that's a clue.
Yeah, he was kind of just out there in the sticks. Twitch, wham. Fun little fish. And after seeing this one and Rackley's, and Rackley had about a 4-pound follower.
I'm on.
He's on. Doubled.
Little guy.
Doubled. Third double of the trip.
Right. Little dude, but just kind of sucked it in. Didn't really feel him. Cold lips. Actually, what's crazy about this is these fish are warmer than the air significantly.
Yeah, they feel warm to the touch.
But we're about, I'm gonna say, at least halfway into this creek now where the water started clearing up and we're getting bites. So that means, you know, we're in the good general area where the fish want to be. So keep plugging away here.
Here.
There we go. Oh, I got one. Feels decent too. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, I got 2. I have two, bro. I got 2. No way. I got 2.
Dude,
that might be close to a 5 too, man. I don't know. It might be close. Let's go, baby. That's my first ever double up of the year. That's so sick. I got a 2-for-1. It's not gonna be a 5-pounder, but it's a sick freaking moment. I got a 2-for-1 on the Saucy Swimmer chandelier rig. That's awesome, man. That is so crazy. This is something else. This one's actually been caught before. Not quite a 5, probably maybe 3, but we shall take it. There's 5s down here, and there's bigger ones even, 2, but nice little sequence there. My first catch of the day, and it was a 2-for-1. Send it back. 1 and 2. There's a whole school of them down there. There's like probably 10 fish. And I threw
Look at your A-rig, dude.
I know, it's mangled. I kept chunking it out there.
I know, you were chunking it all over.
And
you said chunk it behind the boat.
I said chunk it behind the boat. And
we both went for it.
I chunked it behind the boat and I got clapped. Hell yeah. Well, I didn't think they would be eating A-rigs in the swamp today, but I'll take it. A-rigs are fun. It's kind of cheating, but hey, it can be enjoyable. Woo!
Oh my God. Dude, he came up and smoked it at the boat. So, no, I lost him. That was our 5. That was our 5. Bro. Holy cow. Dude. Oh my God.
He was right on the point too. It's like
No. Guys, I was working the jerkbait literally right up to the boat. I was pulling it out of the water and at least a 5-pounder came up and I thought he freaking inhaled it.
Dude, 2 fish by the boat.
Oh, dude, that was crazy. I know you guys saw that. Fish shot up off a stump and just inhaled my jerkbait. That was like something out of a damn TV show. It was beautiful. Oh, damn it. Try and get another one.
Well, this one sees it. Oh, my big one. That's gonna be a 5. That's gonna be a 5. Big one. That's a 5. Oh my God, dude, this fish is huge. This fish is huge. We've been seeing these fish all day, dude. We've been seeing, this is 40 points right here. Oh my God, don't lose him. Don't lose him. Oh, that's a big one. Golly, no.
Oh, that's 40 points. That's 40 points, baby. We did it. We rolled the dice. We skipped on the coast so that we could try to get our 40 points since we didn't catch a big largemouth yesterday. We did it today. Let's go!
Dude, that's a fat one.
That is a fat one. Jeez. I hooked myself trying to get that, grab that fish. Back in the water he goes. I would put this guy on the scale, but my scale's dead, and this fish is 100% over 5, probably close to 6. Super fat, super healthy. My biggest Louisiana bass of the year. Actually, my biggest bass of the year so far. Let's go! That's an extra 40 points. We're at 70, baby. Ooh, let's keep cranking.
Just inhaled. Like, I was like, oh, this is...
Oh, there we go. Another one. Another one.
Nice.
There we go. Eating it close to the boat, man. He doesn't have it that great.
Got him. Nice fish.
That's another one pretty close to the boat. He barely got it. Look at that. Hook just fell out. But pretty close to the boat. Gave it a pause. I think what they're doing in this clear waters, they're following it for a ways. And then, you know, just adding that stop in there. Like the jerkbait, obviously you're going to stop it. Added a pause on my retrieve there, and he ate it on that pause. It helps when they're following it. So this fish is chunky. It feels really good.
Woohoo! That's fish. Yeah. Feels decent.
Oh, good one, good one.
Fish on, baby.
Go, good one. Watch
Nice one on the jerkbait. Gotta watch the sticks. A lot of trebles.
Oh, that's nice. He's hooked in the top of the head. That's a nice one.
That is a nice one. Let's see if I can land him. Not quite redemption for the last one, but I will definitely take it.
Ooh, that's a 4-pounder.
Yeah. mush-mouthed it. Come here. Oh, sketchy.
God, yeah, dude, look at that
Look
one.
at that one. Woo! That's a Louisiana beauty right there. Just came up and I think he just hit it with his mouth closed. Yep.
311.
311.
Well, you know your fish.
Yep. High 3, 3 1/4 pounder. Fun fight, fun bite. That's a beautiful wintertime bass right there. Woo! Alrighty. 3 pound, 10 ounce Louisiana bass. Just a pound and a quarter shy of that 40 pointer. Angry little sucker. Rip, 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 pause. And then I reeled up to rip again and he was there. Just need one that's a pound on that guy and we'll be sitting pretty.
It is a big one. Can I drop it? Oh God. Oh. Dude, that is a good fish.
Oh my God, it's a nice one.
Dude, he paused it. It paused.
That's another 5, dude.
Yes, dude.
That's another 5. Let's go, baby. It's not gonna count for more points, but this is just so much fun. Congrats, brother.
That's a stud, dude. Holy crap. John, I think that's my biggest bat. That's bigger than 5.
Your biggest bass? Well, let's charge
I
the
think
scale.
that might be.
Here, let me put them in the box.
Yeah, we gotta weigh this. I think that's my biggest. My biggest is 5'6" in Wisconsin. That's a freaking. For. He was all what? Dude, that thing's fat. I think that's bigger than 5. That is a stud. It actually like paused it, John.
Like stop the bait.
Yeah, like it was like a slack, just like slack. Boom! Wow, that's a fat one. It's cool that we have something going here. We have thrown every single bait at these fish all morning. I mean, jerk bait, swim bait, everything you can think of. We flipped these trees, and we worked our way all the way down this little cut, and we got to the end of it, and we saw fish just feeding on big schools of bait. So then John's will go throw an A-rig, and that's when I caught that first one. And ever since, things have really clicked here. So it's exciting for things to start working for us. We're gonna charge a scale up and get a weight on this thing.
Just gonna put this fish temporarily in the box.
I think it might be.
Wait for the scale to charge and see if Jaron caught his biggest bass ever. What does it gotta be?
5'6".
I think.
Or no, 5. Yeah, 5'8".
5'8"?
Somewhere in there, yeah.
This guy.
Dude,
Let's go, buddy.
that's so exciting.
Very nice.
Well, now we got to dig out this frickin' healthy, ambitious, A-rig eating, tail wagging, largemouth bass, and getting 6-pounders out of the live well. Yes, dude.
That's a 6 all day.
We gotta beat 5 pounds, 8 ounces, which is a central Wisconsin PB for me up north. Obviously, as you guys know, down here, bass fishing's a little different. We got it beat.
What is it?
513.
Oh, almost 6. Wow.
513.
Let's go, baby.
Almost a 6-pounder. That's my new biggest right there. That's sweet, dude. What a fat fish. We're seeing so many nice ones down there, too. I'm getting all pumped up and jittery over these freaking largemouth bass down here in Louisiana. Gonna grab a picture of them and then we're gonna send her back on her way.
Way over yonder when we were pulling into this creek on the side scan, it was all lit up with bait fish and what we think were bass. Yeah. And now we've gone way down in this creek, dropped the live scope, and we're kind of just drifting out here in the deep timber. And with our, holy cow, wait until you guys see this. With our electronics, we have located a mega school of what Rackley believes to be a yappy. There are fish all over the screen, so I'm gonna quit yapping and get to crapping.
Pile just like crappie too. But
Oh, got him. There we go. That's gotta be crop. Yep, that's crop. Here we go. That's big blacks.
Big black crappie.
That's what they are,
baby.
Let's go.
Hey,
So they are freaking crappie.
giant black crappie that are real picky. That's so beautiful, guys. Big black crappie, guys. Switched up to the dangle dart. These fish are really finicky, but that's 10 points right there. That's a nice one, dude. Nice one. I'm gonna let it go. If we get them biting, we'll definitely keep a few, because the old milk sack does taste really good. But for now, just love to look at them, sniff them, and we've been waiting to find them. So Louisiana sockeye, going back to the depths. Don't tell your friends we're here, okay? If this is like one of those, oh, you got it.
Oh,
There we go.
I'll watch that.
That's a good one.
Is that the 3?
This is a good one here. You look like a good one. It's a good one. Oh my gosh, bro! Oh my gosh! This is one of my biggest black crappie ever. For a black, this is huge.
That thing's a slab.
Oh yeah.
You want me to get him?
He's freaking got it. Can you help me out here?
Yes, I can
I
help
can't
you out.
sling with this light line.
Bring him, see if you can't bring his face back here. Dude, that's a slab. I've never seen a crappie.
Watch it. Paper mouth, paper mouth. Paper mouth, come on, Grant. Yeah, baby! Oh my gosh, dude.
That's a big one.
This just made my day. We got all those tough fish down there, and I was swimming it through, and you could see they were being picky, and this big one just shot out from under them, and just go. Okay, getting the weight. 2 pounds and 1 ounce, boys. Dude, is that an extra? Is that an extra for over 2?
So I was under the impression that the rules John had created, that we had all created, was a sockeye over 3 pounds.
Is it
But-
2?
But got the score tracker right here, and is a sockeye over 2 pounds equates to 40 points. Let's go.
Dude, that's
God,
huge.
that's huge.
That's massive, dude.
Dude. Yeah, so not only did Rackley just catch a sockeye over 2 pounds, which was freaking awesome. I've never even seen a crappie that big, but we also added 40 points on top. That was a 50-point fish right there. We got the crappie and the 2-pounder, 50 extra points. We're sitting at a cool 80 right here. Nice, dude. Woo! So I guess all that's left for us to do is have a little more fun on these crappie, and then, you know, as the sun starts to get lower later into the afternoon, the warmest point of the day, probably go back and try and get that 5-pound bass, because then we'd be sitting at 120 points, which I think I sadly had a shot at a fish that was close to 5 pounds.
John, get one. There's so many. Are they one big or not?
They're so big. There's so many.
Come on. He's up there just gassing away, trying to get a big fish. I'm like, dude, I already got a big fish. Here I am with my sandwich. American cheese and honey. John, want a sandwich?
No.
That's what I thought.
I want to triple off.
Never got turned down for a offer to make a sandwich. It's crazy. The guy's nuts.
I don't eat food.
Got him.
Got her. Oh. Is that her?
Another good one, dude. The crop flop. They're all big.
You are just a wizard.
I had to do another one, dude. I had to. I'm sorry.
Let me get it. I
Get it, bud. As a just a curiosity, I want to see the length. Very good sized black crappie. 15 and a half. The old humpback. Not gonna give us any more points, but I could catch these things all day. I love you so much. Turn it back to the deeps. Look at that. Sockeye.
We did it.
together.
We divided. We conquered. We accomplished what we set out here to do, and that is to get that 5-pound bass. I was confident we would get it done today, and we did it twice, and it wasn't the most fun way to catch them, freaking throwing A-rigs, but it is pretty wild to like think that you've got all these cypress trees around here, and not a single fish was caught today flipping. We flipped, we threw the rip bait, we threw the crankbait, we fished slow. The one thing they wanted was the A-rig in the swamp. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense, but we're heading out of here. We got extra points. Big crush, Bubba. Nice one. And he got his biggest bass ever. Now it's time to drive in the dark and head towards the coast.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Come on. Let's go. Oh, is it a yak?
That's a crappie! Oh my god!
Oh no, it's a bass. It's a bass.
Okay, alright. I was about to say.
Oh my goodness.
This is the day.
Found some bass out here chasing shad and ripped the A-rig through her. And this fat little sucker did not hesitate. Absolutely swallowed that saucy slimmer. That was cool. Not the 5-pounder we need, but we do have a long drive ahead of us, so we're about to pack it up here. This might be our last fish of the day and hit the road, and tomorrow we actually are hitting the salt. We're going after some fish that are a lot bigger than this dude. Guys got choked it.
Hate to leave them biting, bro, but we got a long ways ahead of us, and the guys, I think they're already ahead. You know, going south, so we got to cover some ground to get to the salt.
Don't want to do the work, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's why, you know, experts themselves.
We've made it, finally, to the salt marsh.
Woo! Yeah.
Dude, it feels so nice in here. I've perpetually have been in dibs for the past 3 days straight. We have now turned a new page and opened a new chapter. We did freshwater fishing the past 2 days, but the beautiful part about Louisiana is that it's full of not only some amazing freshwater opportunities, but some saltwater, and that's what we're reviewing tomorrow. We're gonna get some shut-eye. You guys now know the score. It's a tight game, 10-point difference. We are a catch away to figure out who is going to win this Louisiana statewide 2v2 challenge. Good night, Googans. We'll catch you in the morning. Peace. Let's get ready to crank them in the AM. Good morning. Welcome to the Louisiana coast. This is it, our final day. This is mine and Jaren's last hopes at bridging the gap between the lead that the boys made up for yesterday after catching not only a crappie, but a 2-pound crappie. We've been traveling all over Louisiana, popping into some freshwater fisheries, having some difficult moments, but followed by some amazing success. And we are now at the finale, where we had been anticipating fishing this entire trip. To me, this is what Louisiana is all about, the salt marsh. This brackish water that can hold largemouth, alligator gar, red drum, black drum, speckled trout, sockeye, whatever you want to catch, it's here. Unfortunately, the conditions suck, but we're gonna make the most of it.
Grant and I are up right now, but I gotta tell you, waking up here, thinking about saltwater fishing, and it's like cold, windy, gnarly conditions. I think what I was told, the worst conditions possible for redfish. And I've never put my boat in saltwater. Guys, I'm sweating it right now. I'm nervous. But if we can pull out a redfish, especially a giant one, I'll be happy with anything today. I'm going to have a great time if I catch any redfish today. So, if we get lucky on a terrible condition day, it's gonna be a dub. But right now, we got the lead.
out here at the moment I've been waiting for. Let's get it. We are here, guys. Our first spot in Saltwater. Final day. We're gonna get going, man. We've had about a half an hour run through the marsh. Pretty cool run. First time I've had this boat in saltwater, any of my boats, ever. For the past 2 or 3 hours, we have been ripping all over the Gulf of Mexico/America, trying to find some clean water, trying to find some water with some big old tails, and we have found none of that. As you guys can see behind me, it is chocolate milk, and we are on a very limited time frame because we have to get back before that Arctic blast hits and freezes up all the roads. But we've just been cruising around everywhere, just praying to find that big red blue tail. Have not found it.
No fluke, no speckled trout, no redfish, not even a bite. Probably the toughest Googan day ever. Toughest Googan day ever. Well, we caught those bass yesterday.
Not many words, man. First redfish experience was
Maybe the last.
yeah, I mean it might be the last. You know, up north from we're ice fishing right now, and I just told the guys that I know there's a place that's a whole heck of a lot more fun, and they asked me where, and I said it's about 1,000 miles that way. So that's where I'm heading tomorrow. This redfish stuff isn't for me.
Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed that montage of ripping around the marsh and some casting, and maybe a couple clips of tying on a lure that did not catch any fish today. I don't think out of the group of 4 guys who might have had are pretty fishy individuals, not a single one of us, let alone caught a fish, but got even a bite. Regardless, this was such a fun experience. We just so happened to have planned it during probably, I don't know, it's not like a broken record, but one of the worst fishing weeks. But we made it happen. I'm proud of you guys. Everyone stuck with it. No one wimped out. Every morning, woke up at 7.
Smash the like button.
Smoked some coffee. Drank some fish.
Keep in mind, yesterday, you know, we were fishing freshwater, bass, crappie, and we said, we haven't seen all of Louisiana. We need to go fish the salt. Let's go 5 hours.
It was fun, too. Ripping around the marsh like that. Saw dolphins. Saw a hog this morning. We saw nutria.
Yeah,
we saw nutria too.
Oh, yeah. But just no redfish.
No redfish.
Of course not.
Yeah. Everything but a redfish.
But listen, we had a good time. Obviously, this is the part we'd add up the score, but since no one caught fish today, I must hand off the W to Team Rackley.
Let's go.
Big Cup City! All right, well, there's a storm coming. We got to get back. We're going to be driving into the wee hours of the morning just to get back, but we will be back to Louisiana. This fishery is amazing. It has a lot to offer. If you guys have never been to Louisiana for bass fishing, red fishing, you know, coastal, crappie, whatever you want to do, this place really has a lot to offer. So shout out to Louisiana.
Cool state, yeah. First time ever here. Thanks to the boys for kind of showing me around a little bit, even though the redfish was definitely not the best. I don't think the best redfish experience I'll ever have in my life, but we'll be back for more. It leaves room for improvement.
You caught your biggest
right?
bass?
Yeah,
so.
I caught my biggest bass.
There you go. It was worth it.
It was fun.
100%.
Cool trip, yeah.
Gang, thanks for watching yet another episode of the Googan Squad. We'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Peace.
It's time to gear up with the Googan Squad Gear Up Spring Sale. We got deep discounts on rods, terminal, and everything in between. Boom! $70 for Green Series Select rods. That's our best discount ever. 30 to 40% off select baits. So go get geared up at our Gear Up sale only at GooganSquad.com.